Good afternoon. It is 12:12. We've issued that first alert. We're watching the weather very closely now through midnight. As we go through the latter part of the afternoon and into this evening, the stormy weather will continue to intensify. We're already tracking tropical downpours. The winds are already increasing and they'll continue to in that 30+ mile/hour range. So at times it may not be so bad out there, and then other times you encounter one of those downpours that's literally occurring right now. It's very loud. It can drop that visibility very quickly. We could see even isolated strong storms capable of producing damaging wind gusts and perhaps even a brief tornado. Now, localized flooding will be a possibility. Any of those stronger winds could cause isolated tree damage and even power outages. So a lot we're going to be keeping a watch on. We are watching, of course, the only live radar in the state. We've had these corridors of tropical downpours. So certainly some locally heavy rainfall. Not everyone, of course, seeing the downpours, but where we are tracking it right now, it's been moving even across Tolland County, some of that newer development. Again, they are moving fast, these showers, because we have such a potent system going on through, a combination of the remnants of Debbie and also a cold front. Cromwell, you've been seeing the downpours here in Rocky Hill. Another downpour has set up. Look at that, Southington northward, and they come through very quickly, but they can drop a good amount of rain in a short period of time as well. Over towards Goshen, you've seen a couple of rounds already, so we'll be monitoring any flooding risk, and you can too through the WFSB First Alert weather app. As we take a look at the laps over the past few hours, we have air that's moving north, we have air that's moving in an opposite direction up above, so we have that little bit of a spin in the atmosphere. So we'll be monitoring for possible brief tornadoes that can't be ruled out, or stronger storms. Right now that severe threat is to our west, but that could shift eastward with time. We have that low level risk of a strong or severe thunderstorm today, slightly greater risk to our west, even greater risk to our west for excessive rainfall. We still could see some localized issues, but nothing widespread. So first alert futurecast as we go through this afternoon, tropical downpours, random in nature. The main round is going to be coming through after 5 o'clock from west to east, and this is that final push of the most intense winds and the most intense rainfall and that strong or severe storm threat. By 11 o'clock, things are starting to wind down. By midnight, the greater risk for any strong or severe storm starts to dwindle, and we'll see a few lingering downpours, and then the weather improves heading into Saturday. Right now, it's just kind of gloomy looking down towards Old Saybrook, but we can see out in the distance. We've also been seeing the camera shaking at times in Torrington with those wind speeds picking up. It is 85 in Windsor Locks, 83 in New Haven. The winds are cranking. These are the dew points. 79 in Chester. That's the tropical air we were telling you about. It makes it feel like it's 96 in Chester. Craziness there. And the wind speeds are starting to crank. Gusts up in that 20+ mile/hour range. 32 Bridgeport. The winds are going to stay strong, at least intensifying through the early evening hours before they start to back on off. All right, wind advisory in effect across the shoreline, and that's through tomorrow morning. The really humid air in place right now, it's going away gradually tomorrow, and so the rest of tomorrow features lowering humidity, breezy conditions, highs in the 80s, fantastic weather. Forget this, like 5-6 days in a row, highs in the low 80s, lows in the low 60s and 50s. So we get through this first alert, and we are enjoying some really nice conditions. We'll send it back to you, ladies.
All right, thanks, Jill. We just got to get through today and tonight.